Seneca, London, and my book of most interesting things. Here is a reading from Seneca on the shortness of life. Most human beings, Paulinus, complain about the meanness of nature, because we are born for a brief span of life, and because this spell of time that has been given to us rushes by so swiftly and rapidly that with very few exceptions life ceases for the rest of us just when we are getting ready for it. Nor is it just the man in the street and the unthinking mass of people who groan over this, as they see it, universal evil. The same feeling lies behind complaints from even distinguished men. Hence the dictum of the greatest of doctors: life is short, art is long. Hence too the grievance, most improper to a wise man, which Aristotle expressed when he was taking nature to task for indulging animals with such long existences that they can live through 5 or 10 human lifetimes, while a far shorter limit is set for men who are born to a great and extensive destiny. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements, if it were all well invested. But when it is wasted in heedless luxury and spent on no good activity, we are forced at last by death's final constraint to realize that it has passed away before we knew it was passing. So it is. We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied, but wasteful of it. Just as when ample and princely wealth falls to a bad owner, it is squandered in a moment. But wealth, however modest, if entrusted to a good custodian, increases with use. So our lifetime extends amply if you manage it properly. London. I went to London recently to catch up with old friends. There were 4 of us, and we were all at primary school together. We had a great evening, catching up, but principally just having fun. But I always loved going up to London as a country boy. I find it so stimulating. On the Sunday morning we hired Boris bikes and made our way via the Regent's Canal to Victoria Park, where we had breakfast. It was a cold and crisp but bright morning, so the exercise was a welcome way to start the day. London was full of people out and about. There were many joggers, some of whom we saw again and again, as they did their customary laps of the park. One of our party had a close encounter with a member of the public under a bridge on the canal on the way over. There were rollerbladers, cyclists and dog walkers, using their dogs as a perfect excuse to begin conversations with strangers. Conversation wasn't at its most brisk as we ate our cooked breakfast, but there was plenty going on around us to absorb. Behind our bench by the lake I could see a little girl kicking at pigeons, as though she were hoping to kick them into the water, and her younger sister gladly imitating her. There were geese and swans on the lake. To my eyes, London was just teeming with life. My book of most interesting things. I haven't a clear intention of what this YouTube channel will become. I've been thinking about creating a book and sticking in pictures, newspaper articles, or writing down quotes and reflections. So I suppose that will be the purpose of this channel: to share expounded ideas, reflect and pontificate. It will be a little like a diary, but I will be aiming to provoke thought and discussion.